What's good, YouTube? Today I'm bringing you an update on my Sylvans after Primal Origins. I managed to get all the cards that I needed for the deck except one, which I will let you know which one it is. Uh, I posted a video of this deck probably 2 weeks ago, and it was before we got the cards in Primal Origins. The deck was great and all, but with these cards, the deck is way better. So here's my take on Sylvans for this month. So I'm playing 3 Citric Whales. The card is way too good not to play at 3. Some people play 2. 2 is a good option, but 3, it's way better because you can special summon it if a Sylvan monster goes to the graveyard. And then if it gets excavated, you add a Sylvan spell or trap card from the graveyard to the hand, so he's really good at 3. I'm playing 3 Peacekeeper. I was testing with 2 forever, but 3 is great. It's a monster reborn for a level 4 lower plant from the graveyard or any plant type from your deck, just because Lone Fire is your main target with this. So playing 3, it's kind of bad because you open with it, but with Sylvan Charity you can put it back into the deck, so it kind of cuts the cons of it. So 3 is good for now. And I'm playing 2 Hermit 3 now. 3, it's great and all, but I don't want to have this card in my hand. I want to special summon with Lone Fire. And I will be playing the 1, but I can use the second one with Aurea's effect to look at 8 cards on the top of my deck and organize them in any order. So 2 for now, it's great. Plus, going 2 Hermit 3s in the first turn is really good. So 2 for now. I might go back to 1, but 2 has been working just fine. The MVP of the deck, Lone Fire Blossom. You must play Lone Fire Blossom in this deck, like I keep saying. It's your... Basically, it's the engine, the heart and soul of the deck. Lone Fire Blossom makes everything possible in this deck, and I see it getting limited or banned just because how good it is. I went from 3 to 2. Commotion was great, but his only useful effect is the one to excavate 5 because you don't really have problems with back row in my version. I don't. So I feel that setting it and waiting a turn, it's really bad. So I'd rather just play 2 and play other cards that let me excavate. So 2 is fine for now. The card the deck needed, Sylvan Princess Sprout. Princess Sprout's amazing. It has 2 effects in one, so you can choose either of them. And when she gets milled, like excavated, she can special herself as a level 1 through 8. So that's really good for Exceed plays or Synchro plays. And you can tribute her and mill excavator card, so it's not bad. So 2 for now. I think 3 it's overkill, and 1's not enough. I'm playing 1 Cherub Sprout. Cherub Sprout gets your Lone Fire. What am I saying? The Spore or the Copy Plant out of the deck. Even the Princess Sprout, and you can combo it with that. So 1 for now. It's been testing alright. Might cut it just because it's really bad in your hand. But 1 for now. 1 Flower Knight, just because it has 1800 attack and it stacks any Sylvan card on top of the deck. It's really good. I kind of like the 1. I might go to 2 later on, but it's been testing fine at 1. 1 Marsh Leaf. A lot of people have been cutting this to 1, and I see why now. Just because it's really dead in your hand, and his effect to pop a monster is really not needed, just because you deal with monsters just fine. But if you get his effect off, it's not bad. It gets a +1, so it's not bad. I'm playing Spore for the plant engine. Spore is one of the best tuners in the game if you're playing plants, just because it can be any level you want. You can make Star Eater, Leo, Stardust, any synchro you want, really easy. I'm playing Dandelion. Dandelion, it's broken in this deck. A lot of people don't play it, don't know why. I find Dandelion being really useful, just for going synchro plays, going Shooting Star, using the field spell with the tokens for the field spell, and so on. Dandelion's pretty broken. I don't know why people cut it. I'm playing 1 Fallen Angel of Roses. I just added this back in just because I play a lot of rank 7s and she is broken in that regard. You can bring it back with Miracle Fertilizer, and you can keep making a synchro play. Like she's a 7 with the 1 and 8, or make Draco sec because she's a 7. So she's really good. Might add a second one. Not sure yet. The deck's really tight on space. Copy Plant, it's the last plant of the deck. I was playing 2 forever, but I think 1 is just fine. 2, it's great, but 1 is perfect. That's the right number to play couple plan in this deck. It makes basically any rank 7, 8 you want, or any synchro monster you want, because it copies a plant. So couple plan is amazing. Playing Breed Dragon just to make Shooting Star. To make Stardust, Black Rose, Star Eater, and all those plays. So it's really good. I really liked. And for the rulers, I'm playing Tempest. You have a lot of targets with Tempest. You can easily summon it 2 or 3 times a duel, or you can use it. You can banish it with Blaster to search at a Breed Dragon in Sync for 8 or at 11. So it's really good. Blaster, it's the better Dragon Ruler in this deck because you have way more targets, and the effect to pop a card is not bad. But these two are great. I would not play Radox or Tidal because there are not enough targets. But these two have been working fine. Might cut Tempest, not sure. But for now, it's been working just wonders. So that's the monster lineup. For the spells, the best spell in the deck, of course, 3 Sylvan Charity. Sylvan Charity was needed. The deck had a lot of inconsistency problems, so when this card came out, it fixed that. I think 3 is staple. 2, you can get away with 2, but if you play 3, you'll see it early game, and that's what you want. And plus, you can recycle it with Sechikuya, so this card is really good. Playing Degenerate, Soul Charge, 3 of them. Soul Charge is really, really broken. It makes, basically, you can make anything in your extra deck with Soul Charge, or even 2 combinations of any monsters. So I recommend playing 3 Soul Charge for now before it gets limited or banned, which I kind of want to see it limited, just because it's alright. The card's not uber broken, but it's really good. So play 3 for now. 3 Miracle Fertilizers. Don't have it much to say about this card, just because I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, or most people know what it does. It's a monster reborn. If the monster leaves the field, this goes. And if this card leaves the field, the monster stays. That's how broken it is. You can exceed with it, and the monster still, the card would stay there, so you can use it next turn. Plus, you can recycle with Aurea and keep using it. So this card is really good. If you're playing 2, like I said in my last video, feel sorry for you. You gotta play 3. For now. Might get limited. I'm playing 2 Mountain Sylvanias. Mountain Sylvania, it's one of those cards that a lot of people have been cutting from the deck just because it's not needed. But the setup, this card lets you set up so hard. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you go minus, but it doesn't matter because that minus might turn into a +2. So I'm playing 2 for now. Might play just 1, but I'm playing 2 so I can see it, and at the same time I don't want to see it. So 2 is perfect. 3 is a bit too much in this version, and plus there's no space. There is space because I'm only playing like 42 cards, but I don't want to play 43, 4 plus cards. I think 42 is perfect for this deck. So Mount Sylvania 2 for now. Might play just the 1. Back row hate, I'm playing 2 MSTs. I want to play 3, but I think with one of my traps makes up for the 3rd MST, or the blaster makes up for the 3rd MST. So 2 MST for now, just to use it against those tankies or Fiendish Chains that your opponent might throw at you. So 2 MST is working fine. For the last spell, I'm playing 1 Foolish Burial. It dumps anything you want into the graveyard. Puts your Dragon Rulers in there. Plus, there's a sweet play with Lone Fire, a Soul Charge, and a Dragon Ruler that makes you Shooting Star and Aurea. I might show that up to you later. So that was the last spell I'm playing. Just the Foolish Burial. It's amazing. Not 1 for 1 or any of those because it's not needed. For the traps, I'm playing the best traps. Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning is busted. Might get banned in my opinion just because of how good it is. If you open with it early game. Plus, a lot of people say this conflicts with Soul Charge, which it does, don't get me wrong, but full Soul Charge, you're only going to get like 2 monsters and then keep doing plays, so that's 2,000 and 2,000, so you'll still alive with that. So, warning for now. 1 Bottomless, it deals with problem monsters, gets them off the field, and it banishes them, so why not? Bottom is really good. Might play Torrential, not sure yet, or I don't know, Compulse, but Bottom has been working fine. And 2 Raigeki Breaks, because it lets me deal with back row, it lets me deal with annoying monsters, and gets rid of bad hands like Hermit 3, I can just send it to graveyard, pop it, pop a card, and then get it back with Miracle Fertilizer, which is really good play. That was the deck. I'm playing 42 cards. I like playing 41 to 42 in my decks just because consistency. Let me show you my extra deck real quick. Put this aside. And as you can see, I'm playing the Synchro and Exceed version, so I'm going to be playing one Formula Synchro. Formula Synchro is broken. I like to Synchro, have a play ready and pass. So on my opponent's turn, I like to Synchro with it. If they establish a board, Black Rose them, they cannot even do anything to it, not Valor. They can finish the chain, but come on, they're already setting up, so Formula deals with setups. My 5 is Catastrophe. Been wanting to play Armades, but there's no space in the extra deck. Extra deck's really tight. And Catastrophe I'm not going to say it's better because I like Armades better, but Catastrophe works better in this deck. It deals with monsters that Armades can't. So, 1 Catastrophe. 1 Black Rose. Black Rose is kind of needed in this deck. You're playing a plan deck. If the effect doesn't go off, you can use its second effect, which is really good. I'm surprised a lot of people don't know it. You can banish a plant monster in your graveyard, target a monster your opponent controls, put it on face up, attack position, and attack goes to 0. You can OTK people with this. It's unreal. 1 Crimson Blader, because you have to play Crimson Blader. Why won't you? It's a fire. It's Crimson Blader. There's nothing much to say about it. It locks down players. Stardust Dragon for the Shooting Star play, which I should be playing Spark Dragon, but not quite sure. Stardust has been working fine for now. Scrub Dragon, Debris Dragon it's really good. It deals with noobs. I'm sorry for saying noobs, but it really does. If your opponent doesn't know how to get over this, they're going to lose the duel. Scrub Dragon is just going to get in there. Leo, not much to say about Leo. It's great. Your opponent cannot target it except your main phase 2, which if you have Leo on the board, you're never going to enter your main phase 2 until you have game. So Leo's great. It stalls. 1 Shooting Star. Shooting Star is amazing. A lot of people try going one-on-one because I summon Shooting Star and it always goes on defense. And they try to go one-on-one and I'm like, nope, you can't take it. Shooting Star wins games on its own, so be careful though with one-on-one, like I said. Shooting Star is great. You can get it back with Soul Charge and stuff. Star Eater, it's really stupidly easy to make in this deck. Debris Dragon, the Ruler, Spore, and anything really. You just make Spore, the level you want, and there you go. And it deals with back row, so it's really good. For the rank 7s, I'm playing Big Eye. You kind of have to play Big Eye. Staple in rank 7 decks. Just take the monster your opponent has that you kind of want, or it's giving you trouble. Big Eye for now. Draco Sack, the second best rank 7 in the game. Draco Sack is really good. You don't really have to play Draco Sack, but if you have a chance and you have the card, play it. It's really good. 1. And for the MVP of the deck, Aurea, it's ridiculous. This card, it's amazing. Like, it's a generic, yes, but the effect only works on Sylvans, which it makes it really good and cheap because I wasn't gonna pay like 100 plus for this card. I mean, I would have to if I really need it, but I'm happy the card's like $30 because it's that good for the deck and it creates like locks. Like if your opponent sets 2 and then you can just use Aurea and put everything back and attack for 28. So I might play 2 though. I'm still testing, debating, going to 2. Might cut 1 Tachyon for it. Tachyon's been working fine. My meta, it's a lot of setting monsters, like setup. So if they set up a monster, I use effect and attack. If they try to activate effect, I attack for 4,000. So it's not bad. I might cut this for a second Aurea though, like I said. I'm playing 2 Felgren Dragons. Felgren, it's amazing. Going first turn Felgren or first turn second. Making 2 Felgrens in 1 turn, it's really, really good. Your opponent is going to have a lot of trouble dealing with them. So, 2 for now. Might cut 1 for some other XCs that I might want to play. Like I said, comment down below what you think of the deck. This is the first draft of it. I'm pretty happy with it, but if you guys have any ideas what I can change in the deck, let me know. And thanks for watching. Alex out.